Good morning and happy Mother's Day. I got to do this face, so I thought I would go ahead and record it. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to use my Seint 3D Cream Foundation. It comes in these magnetic palettes, and all your tins, your whole face, all comes in here. That's what's so crazy about, or why I love Seint, is this is my old makeup bag. Just stuff. Like stuff galore. And the whole time, like half the time I'm just like searching my bag, trying to find my eyeliner or my mascara or my blush or any of that. Now it just comes in one really simple, easy palette. My whole face. You need a brush. I still have my mascara, but literally you could have your foundation, your bronzer, your contour, your blush, your highlight, your illuminator, all of it, plus eyeshadows and setting powders, brow wax, like all of it, lipstick, all in this little palette. And so that's why I love it. So I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna start with one of my favorite brushes, the detail brush. And I'm gonna start with the small end, and I'm actually gonna color correct a little bit. I wanna look really polished. It's Mother's Day. Wanna look good, feel good. So I'm actually gonna go into my contour. It's not really my contour, actually. It is a contour. It's called Aspen. And it just helps to really reduce redness or color correct redness. And so I am literally putting the smallest amount. I'm just like feathering it on over any spots where I have little red spots. If you have like overall redness, you would maybe use the bigger side and kind of, do bigger spots. If you have just like red spots and want to try Demi is like a color correcting, the color wheel science, all of that. It's really cool. I have not learned it as well as I need to. But it's for the more natural, less makeup, just color correcting any imperfections that you want to kind of fix, like dark circles, age spots. But I'm just going to stick with, this is 3D Cream Foundation, and that's what I'm going to use today. So I'm just going over if I have any redness. Now, about 20 minutes ago, I put on my SPF, my sunblock, and then, which I use Super Goop. I like the matte screen. I was using the glow screen, but I felt like it made me left me like really shiny. And so I got the matte, but they even have like an unseen, or I think that's what it's called. But I really like it. It's really nice. And then I always have my Seint cream. This stuff's thick and glorious. I love this stuff. I feel like it's really helped me with my dryness, especially like wintertime. I wasn't as bad as I usually am. Okay, so there we go. A little bit of my red spots, nothing crazy. And now the fun's gonna start. So I'm gonna use the same brush, my detail brush, and I'm gonna go into my contour. Now, my contour to give me shadow and dimension is olive, but you certainly might not be olive. So if you were watching this video and you're interested, it's my job as a Seint artist to color match you. And all that means is you will send me a bare face selfie. So no makeup, because I need to see if you're warm tone, cool tone, your undertones. I need to see all the things, and then I'll match you to your perfect shades. Your color match is super important. If it's too light, all those things that you're trying to kind of camouflage are actually going to be like accentuated. They're like going to be seen more. You're going to see more texture because your color match is super duper important. So send me that selfie and I will match you. Okay. And some of them are warm tone. Some of them are cooler tone. So it's like, you can't just look online and just go to the one that's darker. Like, oh, I'm a little bit darker, and just go to like the next one. It's not really how it works. So just send me a bare face selfie. Even if you've already used Seint and just feel like it's not looking as it used to, you probably just need some new colors for the new season, which is super simple. Just let me know. All right. So my contour goes wherever I have natural shadows. So underneath my cheekbone, you just hug that cheekbone. And you can see that I'm just stippling it on. I went and did my forehead. I'm starting to get more color, and I feel like I might, when I was first color matched, I was color matched to olive and a darker one. And I think I might be ready to try that darker one. We shall see. We shall see. All right, so I'm going to use the side of the brush and just tap, and I'm going to contour my nose. Now, this is totally extra, but also is simple and easy. So I say try it. And I just bring it up into my brow bone, underneath my nose. And if I have anything on the left of my lip or on the brush, just underneath the lip. Okay, so all my natural shadows, top of my forehead, cheekbone, my jawline. We have natural shadows on the sides of our nose and underneath our lip. That's where I put my contour. Now I'm going to go into my main highlight. And I'm going to go into one of my favorite brushes. This is the Buff brush. It really helps to stipple in. If you have mature skin, a lot of wrinkles, or if you want a fuller coverage, this is going to be your gal. So I'm going to go into my main highlight. And actually, like I said, I am starting to get a little bit darker. So my winter shade, I went to Candlelit. And my summer shade for my main is Sandy. So here's Sandy. So I already got a little bit of Candlelit on my brush, and I'm just going to kind of tap into Sandy. And I just made a new shade. So you could do that. So if you already have like your winter shade and your like kind of summer shade, you can tap into both of those to kind of go to help you transfer into like the new season. Just get the sides of my chin. Oh goodness, I think my dog was barking outside. All right, so I'm not going over where I put that contour. I'm skipping that spot because Seint is like a paint by number, one layer foundation system, okay? So wherever I had a beard, I do a little bit on the sides of my nose and my cheek here. I'm gonna get underneath the contour on my forehead. Now, when I'm going into my palette, I'm literally just tapping. I'm not scooping or wiping. It's just literally tap, tap. Just get a little bit more coverage there where I need it. Okay, so now the brightening highlight. So I did my contour, my main highlight, which is like what you would think of as foundation. And this is the same brush I used for spot correcting. So just in case, I mean, there's not going to be a lot on there. I just kind of wiped it on a towel. And now I'm going to go into my brightening shade, which is White Peach. White Peach is beautiful. It is a cooler main highlight. So everywhere I didn't put it, so the center of your face has brightening. I'm going to use my finger and go down my nose. I'm going to put whatever's left on my finger there, my Cupid's bow, and my chin. All right. I am going to color correct underneath my eyes. I'm doing all the extras today. And so I always kind of keep Frenchie up here with all of my foundation creams. I just take the smallest amount and I'm just using my pinky and I'm only putting it in like the deepest part of that color. I'm just kind of tapping it like that. And I know I look crazy. This is really like trust the process because as soon as you blend it, like everything's amazing. So trust the process. All right, so I'm going to go into, see how I just literally tap? That's it. You're going to get the inside corner. I'm going to get the outside corner. And then whatever's left on my brush, take it on my crazy red eyelids. Voila. Okay. Same thing. The inner corner, the outer corner, and whatever's left. Okay, since I have this smaller brush, I'm going to go ahead and actually kind of tap over that Frenchie, bring the brightening highlight down over it. And I'm not swiping, but I'm like tapping. So I have the product up here, and I'm just bringing it down. I'm merging the two. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to go blend, but It just kind of, I like using the smaller brush to help kind of move the under eye. I bring it underneath the bag. All right, let's blend. It's my favorite time. So this is my B² brush. I'm gonna take the denser side, the smaller side, and then I just start blending. So I start always with my highlights. I stay in those lighter areas, and I'm just tapping still. It's just helping to press that makeup in and to blend it. So I had like the brightening highlights and my main highlight, and I'm just blending those all. Go up on my cheek. But if you just go and just blend your whole face in these big old circles, you're gonna turn all your creams into one color. And that's like the opposite of Seint makeup. Like that's what like traditional makeup and foundations are like, one color, and then you have to put another color on top, and you just keep on building these layers. Where Seint, it's one layer system. So you're really putting less product on, and that's why it's like so much better for your skin. It's more hydrating. It doesn't set in all your fine lines and your wrinkles, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, so I put some on the jaw, my contour, so I'm just gonna blend that down, the shadow of my neck. I just blended my contour up. Don't blend your contour down on your cheeks because you're gonna give yourself a beard. And then I'm just kind of blending in my highlights with my contour. I like a little bit more of a dramatic contour. So I'm just gonna go in after I blend, and I could just add a little bit extra color just if I want a little bit more. So that's the thing. Start small, and then you could build. So if you want a little bit more, this is totally buildable to get the coverage that you want. Okay. There. Okay, favorite time, bronzer time. So I'm gonna go into my Bella bronzer. It's this guy. I melted it down because it was getting to like the bottom of the tin, and it is so creamy now. Like it's really easy to pick up, so I have to be like really gentle with it. So you can totally melt down your creams. It's a way not to waste any product. I mean, you literally use every little ounce of your cream makeup, and blending them down is the trick. But the Bella bronzer, I noticed, did get really creamy even after it settled. So just, maybe it was just mine, but just a heads up. But do you see how much, like, Bella bronzer is just so warm, where like your contour's cool, which I love. I love the shadows, I love the dimension, but I really love the warmness from the bronzer. You could do it even the bottom of your chin, wherever kind of you get sun, you know? I'm definitely getting more sun. Been sitting out a lot of baseball games, a lot of softball games lately. All right, I'm gonna bring a little bit down my neck. I didn't even get any more product, just whatever was left on my brush. Just kind of bring it down. But you can see it really is like a really pretty skin-like finish. It's like a second skin. It feels really good on your skin. Okay, so there's my Bella bronzer. I need to do my lip and cheek. What color? I think I'm gonna do Plum. Where is it? Sorry, I'm all fumbly today. Ooh, okay. So this is Plum. This is nude. I'm gonna get a little bit of Plum. Actually, I need to line my lips first. Why not we do that? So guess what? I'm gonna go back into my contour. So go back into my contour. This is the multitasker brush. I just use it to line my lips. And I kind of like, I'll use my contour for my brows, for my contour, for my lips, and it just kind of brings it all together as a really pretty finish. All right. All right, sorry, it's hard to talk and line your lips. All right, so I just lined them a little bit. I can kind of just make sure it's rubbed in. Okay, now I'm gonna go into Plum. And Plum's a little cool for me, a little dark. So I'm going to go into baby watermelon, or is this pink grapefruit? I'll check. And just kind of, but see how it matches my shirt now? I love it. Okay, I'm also going to use it as like an ombre effect on my cheeks. So I'm going to go into Plum, the darker color, and it's going to go up higher. Do that to both sides. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the cooler, the lighter color, the pink, right in front, and just kind of merge those together. It's a really pretty like ombre effect. All right, when you go to blend that out, start with the darker color first. So start with the top color. And you can see I'm still just like pouncing and tapping on my skin. I would like to bring it up on my temples. Okay, and then I flip it over my brush and just kind of finish it off. More of an airbrush finish. Okay, if you notice that you went a little too in on your face, you could take your whatever you use to put your highlights on, and you just kind of, because they're creams, you can kind of move them, and it will help to diffuse your blush a little bit. So if you go a little bit too high, no worries. I didn't even get any more product. I'm just like using the product that's on my face and whatever was left on the brush just to kind of lessen that blush just a bit. I like a cheek though. I do. Okay, eyes, my favorite time. Let's go ahead and start with our brows. So multitasker brush again. I'm gonna go back into my contour. I don't do much with my brows actually. I'm not very good with them. And I feel like their shape is off and I'm just frustrated with my brows. So I'm like, yeah, fill them in a little bit. But really, it's like that simple, that easy. I'm done. A little bit of contour. This side's always thinner. Just kind of hairbrush strokes. I don't know. I feel like I had better brows when I was like younger. I don't know. All right. So after I put the product in, little hair-like strokes, I'm gonna take my little spoolie. This, guys, is the line brush of Seint. All their brushes, if you've noticed, they're all double-ended. It's fantastic. So just kind of, this is just me kind of like diffusing or like moving, blending in that contour of my brows, just making it, filling in the holes. Okay, now let's do eyeshadow. Okay, I know I had that brush. Here it is. Okay, so here's my eyeshadow brush. Like I said, they're all double-ended. I'm gonna go into my Vanilla Dust setting powder first. Take my buff brush once again. Here's my Vanilla Dust setting powder. I love it. And it like seriously creates the best base. Which little peanut is that? Hey, Jack.
Mine.
How's your banana?
Good.
Good. All right. Don't eat your banana all loud. All right, since I'm already here, I'm just going to take my Vanilla Dust setting powder and just kind of tap it into those areas where I just want to make sure they're set. If you prefer like the dewy look, you don't need to do this. If you're dry, you probably don't need to do this. If you're oily, you do need to do this. You need some kind of a powder to like press in. And then you do need to be careful though. Like you see, I didn't put tons right under here. I kind of went here and down, just because those were all my wrinkles are. I don't want too much product in there, so I try to stay away as much as I can. Okay, now it's eyeshadow time. So in honor of Mother's Day, I'm gonna start with this beautiful color, which is Mama, and I'm gonna go into my cleaning tile. Now I've done these colors before. They're just a really simple look. So I'm going to go into Mama first. It's this really soft pink. It's like the most perfect everyday color. Okay, so keep my eyes open, and I kind of see where I want to put it. If my eyes are all the way open, I lose any color that I put there. So I have to make sure that I really concentrate, make sure I get color above the crease. Bye, Jack.
Bye.
So windshield wiper, and then I'll get the side of my eye. And the other side. I could even flip it over if I needed to be super precise, and I could have used that. But, oops, I still like the fluffy end of this brush. The outside. I will flip it over, though, and bring some of that Mama underneath my eye. And the other side. Okay. Get in that crease just a bit more. Okay, so after Mama, I'm going to go into this really pretty color. And this is one of the foster care colors. So I got to even make commission off of it. All the proceeds, there's this one and Stay Golden. And it all goes towards the foster care program that Seint, I need to figure it out if they just donate it, if they have their own program. But it's Hija, I believe. It's so pretty. So this is the smudge brush. You can see I literally did this color just the other day. So I don't even need to clean my brush. I'm just going to tap into there. And I'm just going to deepen the corner. Or the edge out, the outer corner here. So it's kind of like a V. I really like the smudge brush for doing this. Okay, so tap, tap, tap. But this is such a pretty color. So I'm just bringing it in the crease, above the crease, on the outside. And I'm going to, with the same brush, I'm just going to bring it underneath the eye. I don't need to go as far in as I did with Mama, just the kind of outer corner. Just a little bit more color. Okay, I'll go ahead back to my blending brush. Clean it just in case. And you can just do little circles. Okay, I'm now just going to take, this is Peppa. It's a really pretty shimmer. I'm going to use my finger, so you just get some on your finger. Kind of tap it and press it on. Oh no. Okay, take my blend brush, and I'll kind of go back into Mama. Just kind of blend it out, soften it out. All right, with the small end, I'm going to go into Glamazing. This is a powder illuminator. Okay, the other side. I'm just kind of merging this with Peppa, which was that other shimmer. And then I could bring some underneath my brows. All right, now which baby is it? Hey, Brooke. All right. There's that. I actually have Tawanda. I just want a little bit more of a pop. Okay. And Tawanda's just a brighter pink, little shimmer. So I'm just going to add just a little bit to the center of my eye there. It looks like this. That's Tawanda. It's a beautiful color. Okay. I need to do my eyeliner. Let's see. I'm actually just going to use the multitasker brush again. And this is Salem. Oops. This is Salem, this black one, which is an eyeliner. An eyeshadow. I'm just going to tip, just on the tip of your brush. That's it. I'm just going in my lash line. And it could be a little bit messy. I'm going to kind of blend it out a bit. I did give myself a little bit of a wing. But I feel like it's a little bit softer than like an eyeliner. I just go in my lash line. Sorry, I have my mirror behind my phone. All right, I'll take my blend brush. Like I said, I just want it kind of soft. Okay, whatever's left, I could even bring it on my lower lash line. I'm gonna get a little bit more. Make my funny faces. That side went on a little bit darker, so. Okay, I did notice that I have a little bit too much product underneath my eye. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just tap it in. It helps to pick up any extra product and help blend in if you have any like harsh lines that you missed. Okay, there we go. And you get it damp, you squeeze it, do that like 5 times, and then it'll help pick up any extra product. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes real quick. Let's see. Brooke, what game are you playing? What game are you playing?
That.
Oh, the puzzle?
IQ something. IQ puzzle.
Okay. Get me my favorite mascara. I told my husband 20 minutes and it's been 28. Sorry.
Mommy, I did it.
You did it?
Myself without the directions. Look, I made another one.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Mascara time. I think everybody's favorite time. I feel like my eyes are naked until I have my mascara on. All right. And yes, it's as awkward as it looks as me putting it on video. All right. Finish up. Okay. I caught some close to my eyebrow. You let that guy dry. So you see that little bit of mascara? Let him dry. Do not rub it off. And then just take your spoolie and it comes off like, are you kidding me right now? Oh, I'm a mess. Let that sucker dry. Anyways. And the spoolie, though, will wipe it right off. Okay. Mascara. Done. I think it's dry enough. See it right there? Gone. If I had any on my nose, gone. Okay. I'm done. Okay, I am going to do a teeny bit of rose gold illuminator. So like in the world of makeup, you think of that as like a highlight. But our highlights are what we think of as the foundation. Okay, just going to blot that out a little bit. All right, and then I always finish off with a setting spray. Seint has one. This is Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I love the smell of this one. This one is just so good. It's so good. Can you smell that? It's so good. Okay, I'm done. I think I might, let's see.
Third one.
Okay. Makeup's done, makeup's on. If you're oily, you let your setting spray dry completely. Get some like Coty Airspun or whatever. No, my hair's crazy.
My third one.
Crazy. Get whatever setting powder that you have, put some in your lid, get it in there, and really just press on. I would stay more so like wherever you're oily, your T-zone. I would try to like stay out of your color, or if you do put on your blush or put it over your cheeks, just know that you might want to go a little bit heavier handed beforehand just so that you don't lose the color. Okay, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, to the ones who want to be moms, to the ones who are moms like my babysitter to my own kids, to the fur moms, the puppy moms, the kitty moms, to everybody. Happy Mother's Day. All right.
Happy Mother's Day.
All right, bye.